Welcome to September 30th live community stream. Tonight, we have an amazing matchup between JJ Guran and Corey, the First Order Master. Tonight, we're doing our special Let the Community Play either us or themselves with funky, cool lists. Things that you probably don't see all the time. Tonight, we'll be testing out some newer ships and on one side, and the other side we will be testing out a whole new type of Ezra list that we actually talked about last Thursday. Joining me tonight on the first stream is Charles Dillman. How are you tonight, sir?
Doing all right, sir. Thank you. And for the record, Corey is first player for us tonight.
Yep. So we are playing by the old rules, or I'm sorry, the new rules where they roll off, make a determination, and I think we're just gonna probably play that going forward. I think that's just the way it goes. Or am I supposed to say, is that the way the cookie crumbles? I don't know.
Do you have bets open or no?
I do not. Do you want me to open bet? I can open them.
I typed it just out of habit, so.
Nope, I had not added that yet. I don't know. We might not get it. Corey and Psych both play pretty aggressively, so we'll see how fast we can get it open before then. If you want to go ahead and...
it looks like Corey's going down board side right now, so it might be a second. Even though 2 A-wings, an E-wing, and a shuttle, they can scoot pretty quick. Corey doesn't look to be wanting to overly engage pretty quick. So we're going to see what happens here.
Which will be funny because I played Psych J last night with a similar list and did some of the similar things. Made him come chase me.
I am interested in this Ezra Malice Maul shuttle, because this is pretty much what we talked about last week, and you guys said it would be terrible, and we're going to see what Psych J can do with it, because it sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah. So if you want to go ahead and read down the Rebel list for us, that'd be awesome.
Sure. So we got Ezra Bridger in the regular attack shuttle, not the Sheathipede, with Malice, Maul, and dorsal turret. Maul giving you the access to the dark side abilities and to restore force when you get shot at and get hit. Malice gives you the ability to make shots stronger. He's got Corrin Horn in the E-Wing, oldie but a goodie, 1.0 favorite with elusive, pattern analyzer, and R3 astromech, which I believe R3 is the one that gives him the ability to hold multiple locks, which would make sense for the E-Wing. Wedge Antilles in the A-Wing with Predator, and then Arvel with the Starboard Slash and Intimidation. So it looks to be a blocker out of Arvel with lots and lots of heavy hitting shots, and Ezra to boost those shots as need be.
Awesome. And on Corey's side, we have Blackout, which has Fanatical on it, Breach with Fanatical, Ion Torpedoes, Skilled Bombardier, Cluster Missiles, and Proximity Mines, and Breach is one of the new SE bombers. Scorch in the FO with Fanatical, and I will tell you right now for the price, it is 100% worth it. And then he's now running an SF fighter backdraft with Special Forces Gunner, Hull Upgrade, and Fanatical. Backdraft, if you didn't know, is while you perform a primary arc attack, if the defender is in your back arc, you can roll 1 additional die. When you roll a turret attack, you get an additional die, and Scorch is if you're stressed. Or if you take a stress token, you can get an additional die. So both of them are pretty strong, I think, Charles. I could be wrong, but I think they are.
Yeah, I think they're both strong lists. Some new stuff, some fun stuff. I'm looking forward to see how it goes.
Yeah, he can keep betting all he wants. It's not up yet. I can't type that fast. For some reason. You know how it is.
Yup.
Charles, what were you excited about in this Rebel list? Because again, we did request that Psych J kind of play this, right? And the question is, what is so fascinating about Ezra Bridger with Malice and Maul on him?
All right. So, well, first and foremost, like I said, Maul gives you an additional force point. It gives you access to the dark side upgrades, and after you suffer damage, you may gain a stress to recover force. Malice gives you the ability to spend a force to change a hit or a focus result to a crit. So basically, fifth brother. If you do, after you perform that attack, if the defender was dealt one or more face up pilot or crew damage cards. So if the crit that's hit is a pilot or a crew damage card, you recover 2 force. So you basically have a force battery if the crits fall your way. And then Maul gives you the ability if somebody shoots at you and you take a damage, um, to recover the force there. With Ezra, just one second here because I don't remember his ability off the top of my head. Ezra's ability is while you defend or perform an attack, if you are stressed, you can spend a force to change up to 2 focus results to either hits or evades. So 1 force to change focus to hit or evade. So you can save 1 force as a defensive mod and have 1 force to change a hit or a focus to a crit on offense. So as long as you're dealing those ship crits or those crew crits, you never run out of force and you always have mods for offense and defense. So I'm excited to see how it plays out. Hopefully he doesn't die too quick, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and I think it'll be fun because I've never seen anybody run Ezra Bridger before, so I don't know if that was a thing before. I have seen people run Cornhorn, or is it Cornhorn? Is that how you say it? Cornhorn?
Yeah, it's corn. So proper enunciation would be Corin horn, but you're from the Midwest, so corn horn sounds about right.
All right, we should probably color the guys here.
The A-wings.
Yep. So let's do that before we get too far in.
I'm interested to see Breach as well. That's one of those new FO TIE bombers, right?
Yes, it is. Yep. And Breach, I played Breach last night and I got his ability off once, I think. I think once. So essentially it says after you perform a maneuver or a boost action, if you move through a ship, you may acquire a lock on that ship. And only one time was I close enough to do that. Now, in fairness, I did have whatchamacallit, proton torpedoes. So I didn't want to get too close because I actually wanted to shoot those off. But with Corey's change, he has ions and clusters, so he's not as worried about having to stay back for those protons at 12 points, you know?
Right.
And backdraft will be blue. What color is Scorch? Scorch must be red.
Super excited because I just ordered my new Mandalorian edition Boba Fett Funko Pop off of the website, so that should be here shortly. Add that to the case behind me of all of the Boba Fett stuff I have, and then I pre-ordered the Boba Fett and Fennec on the throne. So like the final scene from the spoiler for the Book of Boba Fett. So they made that into a Funko Pop as well. Super excited to
wow.
get those. Oh, we're taking shots.
Yep. So we got our first shot coming in through the rock of all places. And he re-rolled it, so we had 2 evades and 2 hits. So we all are all set. Kind of a long shot, but you never know. Now we got Wedge going back into Mr. Backdraft there. Is it a guy? I don't know if it's a guy or not.
That's a wonderful question. Let's go check the lore.
Good thing he's got a focus. Spend a focus, burn 1 shield. Second shot coming back in from Arvel. Arvel has Starboard Slash on him too. That's kind of interesting. You don't usually see that.
With the intimidation, it kind of makes sense because it gives you the maneuverability
Oof.
to swing in and get those blocks. Uh, assuming his pronouns, Backdraft is a human male, but not knowing what he prefers, we're just going to go with he, him for the moment.
Yeah, that's fine. It's because he's a male. Call him a male. I don't. It is what it is. All right. So we did have first blood. I'm gonna leave the betting open though. I'm okay. You got to get your bet in there, Charles.
I already did. I
Okay.
bet on Psych J.
Okay. There you go.
He's my local guy. I gotta support the local community.
Yeah. This first
Slancha
orderless.
stream. Slancha.
Huh? Cilantro.
No, Slancha.
I don't know what
It's
that means.
Irish. It's like cheers.
Ah. So I played a very similar list against Psych J last night with Blackout, and actually I changed Blackout to have that sensitive controls on him.
Oh yeah.
And I could tell you I didn't get to run it with him, but you fly right up to a rock, do your shooting, barrel roll out the next turn before you have to go forward, and it costs you 0 points.
Oh
It's
wow,
it's like
that's
totes
awesome.
and goats. And you because backdraft or Blackout gives you that they lose 2 green dice because of that. So I think Blackout will become a bigger staple than he has been before. I'm a little confused on here. We have it looks like he's kind of left Backdraft all to himself.
Yeah, but could ties do a 3 hard?
Yes, I think they can actually.
Okay.
I do think they can. I'll throw it up on the screen here real quick. Yep, they can do
So if
3
ties can do a
hards.
3 hard, that brings him in between those 2 rocks, which will allow him to potentially flank the shuttle or the A-wing, because they'll probably bite and point at the what is that? That's not a phantom. What is that? Whisper? The tie whisper?
No, we don't have Die Whisper. It's the
It's the Kylo ship. I don't know what it's called.
silencer.
There you go.
The V in
Oh, was
silencer.
that a pun? Were you being silent for the silencer?
Yep. That was not a pun on purpose. I was waiting to see if you were going to remember it. If you didn't, then I'd go ahead.
And the bomber are off to the left. So he's got his arc split. However, I don't see Backdraft surviving this initial engagement. Sorry, I was talking about Scorch coming in. Yeah, he did kind of leave Backdraft all to himself.
Yeah, so now the question is, does he just go in hot? Right. And rotate his arc. I don't know. I would hate to just take all those hits against me.
Backdraft is a 4.
Yep.
So he moves after Arvel, which I think will be key because if he doesn't go fast enough, Arvel's going to give him that block. I think Wedge does a 2 hard or a 3 hard around that rock, and then a boost for that rear arc shot. And I don't know what Ezra does. Ezra maybe 1 bank.
Yeah, I do not think that I can tell you right now, I would not count on Wedge doing a 3 hard. It would be a 2 because of the he's got a clear stress, and I don't think 3's clear stress.
Oh, I don't know. A-wings are broken, so
they are not broken.
They are. I'm just doing this for when our A-wing lover guy from Australia. What is his name?
Newbie. Come join us, Nobby.
Yeah, when Nabi watches this back, I'm gonna make sure that he understands just how I feel about A-wings.
Seems my cam link. I swear they better have warranties on these stupid things.
Are you having issues with it still?
Yeah. I haven't had it in a couple weeks, but yes, it seems like it keeps wanting to go in and out all the time. So we did see Backdraft go in.
That for my my issues, our issues on our tournament when it just died on us.
Yep. So backdraft did go in.
And rotate arc.
Yep. With a focus, which is pretty awesome that they can do.
Yeah, but he's range 1 of Ezra. That's not a good place to be with Malice. And he's got Corrin pointed at his side. So Corrin's ready to deliver that E-Wing punch.
Yep, and it looks like Breach is reaching for a lock. Question is whether you're going to go on Arvel or... Does he go on Arvel or does he... No? Nope, okay. I don't know why he checked. Oh, yeah, he did. There it is. You can see it in the corner now. It's white.
All right. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I was like, as I sort of got, he had one. Yeah. So Breach is going to definitely be firing a missile. I'm guessing it's a ion. Gotta love those ion torpedoes. You know what sucks is that they're not always effective if you have high agility ships, but when you have low agility ships, definitely effective.
Oh yeah, they hurt. I'll
There
be
you go.
honest, I talked to John one night about why ion torpedoes, and it's really just the extra die. Ooh. So we got 3 hits and a crit.
Why is he re-rolling?
Target lock.
That did not hit at all.
Oof.
Well, you get to shoot his second shot. I think that's the one nice thing about Breach, right?
Is there only one nice thing about a brand new ship?
About that one, yeah. Now, see, nope, that one, he does. I don't know what he's doing then. I'm a little confused.
I'm a lot
Oh, that's
confused.
not Breach. That's the silencer. Man, it must be one of those days, I tell you.
Yeah, it's Thursday. Or yeah, is it Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday. So it's almost the weekend.
I see. The reason he re-rolled those is because he thought he had a focus and he didn't. So.
Oh, gotcha.
All right. Strip the focus off the E-Wing. That's probably a benefit. Now we have Cornhorn. Went back. Oh, that's gonna be a hurting backdraft right there.
Thank you for the follow, base. We definitely appreciate it.
Yeah. Oof. All right. 2 crits and a hit. Spend his focus. Do you? Yep. Spends his focus, takes the last shield. That's okay. His Fanatical will now be active, so. And I'm telling you, Fanatical is pretty bloody good. It's a free calculate.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It really is. I can't believe they
sucks
lowered that
that
to
you got to
1.
be well, I mean, to be fair, you've got to, especially with like backdraft, you've got to take a pretty decent punch to get Fanatical.
All right. 2 coming in from Scorch.
Oh, he's going into the A-Wing?
Yeah, I think that's the only shot he has.
All right. So 2 hits. And we're safe.
All right. Now we get to see Backdraft. Who still is alive, by the way. Oh no.
Amazingly enough.
Oh, no.
He's going at Ezra.
Oh, blank out. Oh no. All right. Second shot going back into Arvel. There we go. Look at that Fanatical triggering. 3 hits and a crit. Good thing Arvel has a focus. Was that 2 damage onto Arvel?
A-Wings go pop, pop.
Man. Well, that's why it's really weird with Arvel, right? Arvel's kind of just this weird mesh. you know. All right, we got Wedge going into Scorch and 2 evades. No problem for Scorch. That's the weird thing about Arvel is that he wants to block, but yeah, he pops at range 1. You know, like he can just pop as like crazy.
He can, but getting him to range 0 is where the fun really lies.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, it's a good thing you still got that focus there. No damage. Now we're on to Ezra.
All right, Ezra,
This
3
one's
dice,
gonna hurt
range
too.
1. Let's do this. Both 4s still active.
All right. So my guess is what do you spend? Maul? Nope, you
I don't
spend
know. Do
Malice?
you? Yeah, I was gonna say spend Malice and make it a crit.
All right, so that is 2 crits going through.
Ooh, that hurts on a tie.
I guess I'll have to go in and look at them. You see them?
What's that? Oh, the
crit.
crits? I'm loading into TTS right now.
So we have damage
just-
sensor array and wounded pilot.
Are either one of those a crew or a ship crit? Oh,
Ship
damage
crit.
sensor is a crit, a ship
Yep.
crit. Or is it pilot or crew that works for Malice?
I don't know. Hold on. If the defender has 1 or more face-up pilot or crew cards, recover 2 force. It didn't matter. He only had 1 force he spent. So.
Right, but I mean, he still gets to recover it without having to worry about getting shot at. So I mean, it's as long as the crit falls your way, there's no reason to not spend it.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying is he didn't need to spend both of them, though. What did I say they were? Panic pilot? No, it wasn't.
Sensor array?
Is that what I said it was? I can't remember
I don't
anymore.
remember.
You're killing me. Told you what it was.
Listen, I'm not
Wounded.
the brains of this operation. I'm the looks. You're the brains.
Yeah, it was sensor, right? You're right. You know what's sad though? Is
What?
that's still only 18 points out of that whole list at half
Hey, it's
points
okay.
there. That's how cheap that.
I mean, that's
backdraft
more
is.
than the other side has. Arvel still not yet at half. Or wait, Arvel
Yeah.
should be at half.
Oh, yep. Never mind. He has 18 points. I'm dumb, and the other guy has 26. Gotta say, Arvel's worth.
Okay.
Never mind. Never mind.
Way to go, Chris.
Some days, I tell you. Somebody once told me.
No singing.
I hate that song anyway. Really hate that song. All right, so if you're Arvel, do you just go really fast and hope to catch? Or do you one hard here and then boost in?
I think you. What's the starboard slash? What's that do?
You give strain by going over top of a ship.
After you fully execute a maneuver, you may choose an enemy ship you moved through. I think you do a 3 hard or a 3 bank. Whatever will send you through Scorch there.
Okay, so Arvel is red. Wedge is yellow.
Oh, Wedge is the yellow. Gotcha. Yeah. My fault. So Wedge is way out there. Well, I don't know. You might be able to do like a really, really big maneuver depending on who goes where, because Corey moves first at 4. And Arvel's at 3, so never mind.
Yeah. Arvel.
I don't know what I'm talking about, guys.
Because if you do a 3 bank, you're gonna go through that cloud, but I doubt you're gonna block. See, I don't know. I don't think you can get them. I think you have to play it. Do the 1 hard in. Yep, that's what he did. I think that's the only thing you can do. And I don't know if I would boost. You could boost hoping to catch blackout. Yeah, I probably almost would do that. Boost to try to catch blackout. You could just focus boost right in there. I mean, you're risking your life. But if you could get that, nope, he's gonna stay. If Ezra rotates his turret, nope. We have Scorch coming in. Scorch can't do much. So Scorch has no boost. No boost.
He might catch Ezra in arc. It's hard to judge where that arc falls, but he might catch Ezra.
Backdraft, flying away. Gonna fix one of the crits. Looks like he fixed Wounded Pilot. The smart move. And there we have Wedge.
You boost with Wedge? Or was that too hard, not blue?
No, the too hard's blue.
Okay, so yeah, clear stress, take a boost, focus to reapply the stress?
Yep. So that will put him very close to that stupid debris cloud. He's going to have to, he really only can bank to get out of that or do a non-blue maneuver.
Oh, he's running.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't want to engage. Typical silencer.
Oh, come on. I don't mind. I did the same thing last night with my blackout. I did catch Psych J off guard with that one too. He's like, "Oh, I thought you would have came in."
Reinforcing my argument.
Like, no, I ran. Well, he got damage at like range 3 with 5 dice against blackout. I was like, oh my god, I couldn't even roll one evade. He's gonna take a target lock on Cornhorn.
Sounds like a new Midwest like bonfire game.
Cornhorn.
Yeah, Cornhorn.
Can you throw the corn in the hole?
And then drink ale out of a horn. It's Cornhorn.
Yes, you can. All right. Breach coming in there.
So I talked to Bob after you jetted out. Apparently, he is going to venture back out to the PlayStation and see if he can get a couple more rounds of karaoke in.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah, because they both took the weekend off for that wedding.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, so taking the target lock on Cornhorn.
Yep. I think he's hoping Cornhorn's going to come in there. And he does.
And he does.
Which makes sense, right? You know. I'd be very careful of that elusive, though, next turn.
Oh, yeah, do a red maneuver and
yep,
have all that fun.
Is it a range 1? I think that's a range 1.
It is a range 1 based on the chat in the game.
All right.
He rolls. 1 hit. 2 eyeballs.
Gotta spin that target lock. Oof. Hit crit.
Worth it.
Oh,
heroic.
Out.
Just kidding.
Oh my god. That was really worth it.
Shields down on the E-wing, but he's going to get the return shot also at range 1.
Is it
And it is bullseye. Breach is range 1 bullseye.
That's not Breach, that's Cornhorn.
Shooting at Breach.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry.
Look, I'm out of it, but I'm not that far out of it. 2 hits, 2 blanks.
Yep.
Re-rolling with the target lock. Oh, 4 hits.
God. 4 hits.
That is an angry Cornhorn. Ooh. Takes 3 back into... What's he get an extra green for? Oh, they get 2. Okay, so 2 evades. 2 hits go through, so that shields down on Breach. How many points or how many So Breach is 1 away from half.
Yep.
That Silencer is not playing well with others, just taking off and going and doing his thing.
We got Backdraft shooting out the back.
Looks like he's going at Corn Horn.
Oh, and Fanatical. Look at that. 3 hits. Oh, Corn Horn. One more goes through.
Yep. And it's just a regular hit, so nothing to worry about there. Although I believe that is half on Corn.
Oh, yeah, we're over half.
I thought there were 3 and 3. Am I wrong on that?
He took all shields to begin with.
Right. Oh yeah, I guess so. If it's 3 and 3, 3 is half. Math.
Yep.
Math is hard.
Yep, and you were right. Scorch does have Ezra barely an arc there.
Ezra, be not worried.
Yep, just 1 hit.
Yep.
Now we got Wedge going into Breach. See if we get
no
rid of the
dice
rest
on
of that
Breach.
haul.
I guess Breach will get 1. Or no, Breach gets 2 because range 3.
Yep.
And Breach
Safe.
says, I care not for you, Wedge.
Arvelshern.
Range 2 obstructed on Breach.
2
2
crits. Oof. Down 2 evades.
Safe.
There you go. Oh no. All right, Ezra. Ezra, range 2. Obstructed. As well spend your force. 2 crits, 1 hit. And spends the evade. Or no damage. All right, think we're back to dials.
Does look that way. Corrin is taking a weapons. Oh no, Corrin's ability. Corrin is taking a weapons disabled token for the next turn for a bonus primary attack.
Oof, 1 crit gets through. Oh man. All right. Hopefully it's not a horrible crit.
It is hull breach. It's hard to get much more horrible than that other than a direct hit. So
actually, I'd almost probably rather have the direct hit. We are officially tied 53-53. Now, the sad thing here is the Breach's ability, or I guess I should say the TIE Bomber ability, is that Cornhorn's not long for this world. Let's just put it that way.
No, I mean, but that's why that ability is there. When you know there's a chance you might not shoot again, you take that shot.
Because, I mean, he's just going to boost, drop a proxy, and then shoot through Cornhorn. So it forces Cornhorn.
He'll take 1 and then based on his dice, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess the other option could be is he could be going left, and if Breach doesn't go straight, you would kind of be you could still, if you're JJ, you can still get blocked, so you don't have to take that proxy, or you're going through that rock. And some of me would probably put myself onto the rock, I think, because you're really kind of safe. You're safe.
Either
from
that
shots.
or you do like a 4 or 5 straight through and go after the Whisper. Or not the Whisper, the Silence.
The Cornhorn can't shoot this turn. He's disarmed. So, if he wants to live, he has to avoid whatever bomb is dropped. Which I think is only proxies. I think that's all he has. Yeah, he just got proxies down there. Man, that hull breach is nasty, though. And he could just go for the block on Cornhorn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And drop the proxy in hopes to grab maybe Arvel or Wedge.
Just out of curiosity, do they have an ability that allows them to drop after they maneuver?
Yep. After they perform their pre-action boost. They have a white boost action.
During the system phase, they have that extra boost. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Will you have me on the back?
Hmm?
Will you poke me on the back?
I will be right back, sir.
All right. So I'm a little sad we haven't seen Malice trigger at all. No Malice triggers. But I guess that's probably to be expected. I swear they built that card just specifically for 3/4 Kylo. We do have a tie game, though, and we do have Backdraft on its last legs. And we do have Breach at half points there. I do think that there is still a little bit of hope. I think, Wedge is going to have to go after. Yep, so there's your boost. Drop your proxy. So it does kind of look like he could do just a one. He could go to the left. So he could go to the left and stay within Backdraft and could do that and still avoid that proxy. This is where that feedback ping comes in handy, I think, in FO. So if you haven't seen the feedback ping list, go look it up. I think it was on GSP last night. Got an Ezra just going in soft there. Taking an evade. Gets the block on Scorch. Backdraft just going forward. All right. Taking the focus. Oof. Wedge coming in. Who did Wedge
And I'm
bump?
back.
Can you see in the chat who Wedge bumped?
Wedge tried to turn left and is now touching Scorch, and also overlapped a mine or debris field.
All right. Woo.
Got the 3 left sloop or 3 right sloop.
Goes through it. We see a breach trigger. Gets that target lock.
Once we're into the breach, dear friends.
Good God. All right,
Sorry.
Dad joke jail. That's
not even a dad joke. That's a quote.
All right.
His name is Breach. Blah, blah.
You get to see Blackout trigger. I'm excited by that. And
Corin says, you know what? Whatever. So he takes 1. Come on, blanks.
Ooh.
Yeah, lives, but he's gonna hit that rock next turn.
I know he's there.
I think Corin had some scotch before the game.
Can he barrel roll?
Not preemptively.
Well, he didn't hit that rock, did he? He still gets an action, right?
Oh yeah, I guess he could.
Or if you're disarmed, do you just not get an action?
No, disarmed is no shot. And that was assigned during the system phase. So he still gets his regular action. Do you just take a focus and pray, or do you barrel roll left forward? I would barrel roll left forward. It gets you out of there you go. It gets you out of the arc and sets you up to continue to chase the silencer, which is a fool's game, but hey, who knows? Maybe it'll work.
Taking his target locks. Good old E-Wings.
Anything beyond range 1? Or is it beyond range 2?
No, it's 1.
Okay.
And he did get out of that. He got out of that arc, so. Breaches target lock means nothing. All right. Going into Mr. Wedge.
Blanks out. And he's... Wait.
Oh, fanatical.
Oh, okay.
And don't matter.
Oh, got one. All right, we're safe.
Oh, I never closed. See, this is why we don't bet. Damn it. I forgot. It's on my phone.
All right, here we go. 3 dice. Oh, there appears to be some deliberation. There we go. 1 hit.
Yep. Spend
1
that
focus. Spend it. Oh, no.
Arvel is dead.
That is a dead A-wing. Sorry, Nobby.
Yeah, where are you, Nobby? He would tell you resistance A-Wings are superior
I can
anyway.
hear him
So
in my head. You are correct.
he'd be like, it's because you ran Rebel A-Wings. That's exactly what he'd say.
Yeah, RZ-1A or RZ-1A wings are not superior to anything.
Oh my God, that Cornhorn was pretty close to getting that hit back draft. All right, no other shot. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that stupid dorsal turret, but I think it's range 3. So
Breach is not in range. Yep.
Yeah. Well, Cornhorn, you lived one more day.
Just 1 though.
The question is, if you're backdraft, do you do a 1 hard left and use your rear arc to shoot him, or do you do 1 hard right and just chase Cornhorn? I mean, he's not going to make it around that rock to even get a shot.
The real question is, if you're Corn, do you even try to go around the rock, or do you turn and go after backdraft?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, so if you're backdraft and you're playing, I guess it wouldn't matter. You get to shoot. Well, you shoot second though, actually. So yeah, it does kind of matter. Ugh. I think if I backdraft, I go 1 left, take a focus, so's life. I just points fortress those ones. That's what I do. Because Wedge is going to have a turnaround. You know, he's already stressed. He's got to do a blue maneuver. Ezra can't go that far. It's Ezra in an attack shuttle. I don't even know what maneuvers do those things have. I've never flown one of those.
Not very fast. They are very akin to the shuttle that comes out of the Scum Falcon. They don't have a whole lot of nothing. I think their fastest is up 4 straight. Everything it kind of looks like a tug. Only the tug doesn't have the 4 maneuvers.
And he's almost too far to do a 4K, isn't he?
Yeah. No, I think he'd be fine. Because if you're behind the rock, you can pull off a 5K with a large base. He might be okay with a 4K.
He just seems pretty bloody close. That's all.
Yeah, it's a judgment call, but I think he'd be all right.
Is that what you just do with them then? I mean, like, I don't know what else you would do with them. I mean, because you could do a 3 hard.
Maybe do a 2 hard, and that your dorsal turret keeps people in your arc, so you have the ability to utilize the force if need be.
I guess, yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess you could just do the 2 hard. Because my guess is that silencer is going to come fast. He's going to go up 4 or 5 straight. Boost, focus. Man, I love Blackout. I am so geeked about Blackout right now. So did I tell you, man, I shouldn't tell you because I got to figure out who I want to run this. I just want to test this for the hell of it. So you in hyperspace, you can have 4 TIE Whispers, yeah. All with a jamming suite, 2 2s, 1 3, and 1 5. You could put sensor scramblers and fanatical on all of them. And they can move basically an 8 forward. on the table, round 1.
Oof.
And jam you if you moved after them. Or if they're close enough.
I mean, they can jam you if you move before them.
Yeah, but you have to be in range 1. Yeah, my guess is if you see 4 of them ready to joust you, you're running.
Fair.
It fit. You were right.
Look at that. Small bases rule.
I want to see how close it is.
He's got some room. Couple millimeters.
Yeah. Come on, man. That's pretty bloody close. That's close enough that you I don't know if you want that. You got to barrel roll backwards.
I was gonna say ties can't boost.
Nope. I would be barrel rolling to get your shot at least, I guess. I assume that's
Barrel roll left back.
Yeah. Oh. Nope.
Take the evade.
Never mind.
He did not choose violence.
Yep. There you go. He's keeping that damage sensor right, I tell you. Okay, so he was right. He guessed it. Though I think if you barrel roll back wedge, it still would have hit. Time Bomber is going to go 2 forward. The time to change the target lock up, get rid of Cornhorn? I think so. Or barrel roll. Where are you going, Cornhorn? Yep, he's doing it straight. Focus boost. All right, Cornhorn 1. And he's just going to boost. He is coming for you, Blackout. I don't think you're going to catch him.
No.
Pretty sure you ain't catching him, but maybe. All right.
Breach has no shot. Ooh, can we drop the shuttle before it gets its shot?
No. Not a full health shuttle. Yeah.
Totally. I mean.
Nope.
So you take the shot at
wedge.
The A-wing? Yeah.
Yep. Hope you get some damage in.
Gets 2.
Now, if you had Predator...
that A-wing says no, thank you.
If you did have Predator, I would actually be going after the shuttle then. But without Predator, you don't... It's kind of a wash.
Oh, do we got one?
Nah. Be too far.
Definitely nobody out the front arc.
Yeah.
Rear arc, no art targets either. All right, no shot with the A-wing. So Ezra out the front, range 2.
In the breach.
He is. He's going into breach.
Yeah, breach is at half points.
Spend that force. No.
Oh, breach.
I would have spent the force and given it 2 crits.
Does he still have the hull breach up too? Oh, man.
Yep. Oh, maybe that's why he didn't, because there's no point. It's going to be a crit anyway. So stunned and fuel leak.
Well, now you definitely do not care.
Yeah, breach just goes 5 hard through the debris, takes a crit, and goes off the table.
No. Yeah, I don't know though if I would have not fixed Hull Breach, you know.
I would have taken the shot at the TIE fighter. You've got Arvel bumped into him, so you got the intimidation. I would have gone after the TIE, but that's me.
Yep, the TIE has a mod though. That's the only difference. But you do have the Force. I don't know. You do have the Force and all of that. Yeah, see, and I don't know, does Ezra
So I have
Yep.
to assume that TIE is going to K turn this turn. It's got the angle to be able to do it. Do they have a 4K on the TIE, or is it a 5K only?
It is not a 5K, no.
Oh, okay.
Oops, wrong one. Nope, it has the 4. It has a 2 sloop too, though. So,
Oh, okay.
but the problem is you can't take stress to get the extra die. That's your largest problem. And Ezra moves first before your TIE does. Because otherwise, if you could move first, I would do a 1 hard there and then barrel roll for a block. Leave that guy there just for that shuttle to come in, or for the silencer to come in and eat him up.
Fair enough.
Because that silencer can do another 4 straight and barrel roll focus and just be like, boom, I'm here for you. You ready?
A support silencer. I'm here for you.
It is. It's a support silencer. Support. So far, that's all he's been is support.
Yeah, he ain't done much. But I mean, to be fair, they're either super aggressive or super KG, one of the two.
Yeah. Well, you know me. You know how I play. So I play a lot different than a lot of people. I am not the KG one very often. And when I do play KG, I very quickly forget why I'm playing KG. And it's funny, if you watch how I play, you can actually, the probability I'm going to do a hard maneuver is higher than a soft maneuver. Now, I could be saying that just to throw you off when we play, but in reality, that has to be the truth because the first thing my brain thinks of is droids. Like, that's it's horrible. It is the worst. Like, I do more hard maneuvers than I do soft ones. Seriously.
Fair enough.
It could also, I don't know, you could also just do the 2 boost with, or the 2, whatchamacallit, 2 bank. There you go. With blackout too.
Allergies?
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Getting
worse
that
this
time
time
again.
of year. Yep.
It's like I get summer, I'm okay usually, except for if it's a really like windy summer, then it's awful. But spring, no thank you. Fall, no thank you. So it doesn't I get screwed. It's like pollen in the spring and like dust and
I was gonna say death in the fall.
death. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I get allergies in the fall, weirdly enough. I never used to. I'm allergic to grass though, if you didn't know. So
Really?
yeah. Like if I cut grass, I have to like wear longer socks or pants. Otherwise,
Oh wow.
it's just itching. It just means my legs will itch like crazy.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Breach, better drop that bomb. Get rid of it.
We're gonna slap it right onto Arvel.
Oh, he's got skilled bombardier. Oh, why didn't you use? Oh, because you might have hit your chip. I don't know. I almost would have used skilled bombardier.
No. You could drop it. If you hit Arvel and your ship at the same time, you choose where it goes.
And it would be wedge, but yes.
Oh yeah, I would hope so. Unless you're just feeling froggy and want to give your opponent some free points.
I wonder if that was a miss. I wonder if that is a 2 and I just didn't. I missed him hitting that 2 button. Wish I could rewind.
Well, I saw a 1.
Okay. I think I would have tested the 2 and just hoped it hit
But
wedge.
if you put it down, you can't take it back.
Yep. That would be me though. Yep. See, there you go. Now the sad thing is what wedge can do a turnaround maneuver. And just take an evade.
Yeah, Wedge do a K turn here. Or a sloop.
Good old backdraft. Fixing his damage sensor array finally. Whoop.
I know a couple places in Michigan that have that problem.
Damage sensor arrays or whoops?
Backdrafts.
Oh. Yep. Yeah, there
They
you go.
don't-
There's Wedge. There you go, Wedge. Wedgie boy. Maybe Breach does. Oh, he just went through the rock.
Take that damage, Breach.
Does that kill him? It does. What? Why would you go through the rock then?
Why not?
Oh, because you don't have loose stabilizer, dude. Did I put the wrong crit out?
No, I don't think he's got stabilizer.
It's stun pilot. Yeah, okay. I would. Why wouldn't you just have done a hard churn? I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know.
Okay. There's your silencer coming in. I'm gonna ask Corey later because I didn't. I guess I'm confused. I think you could have cleared that rock. Yep. Stress and focus. Oh, no boost. Huh. Yeah. He does not want to fight with Ezra, I guess. There you go. Turnaround maneuver for Cornhole. I'm just going to call him Cornhole. That's easy to remember.
It works.
Can you boost after that too? With Cornhole?
Can we get an alternate art on the ship itself? Just have a cornhole board flying around the.
All right, that's fair. The range 2, unobstructed.
The A-wings could be like the beanbags.
2 hits. Oh no. 1 into Wedge. Yeah, Corey's got to get points back after losing Scorch there.
Yeah, he's down 8, I think.
Yep. All right, so we do get 4 back into Ezra. And we get 3 hits. Ezra, you're going to take 1 of those. Oh, no, you don't. Nobody shot Scorch. 2 hits. Spend your evade and that for nothing.
Yep.
All right. Wedge, who you going into? All right. Wedge going into Blackout, range 2. 2 on 2.
Safe and safe.
All right. That Blackout, man, I tell you, that thing does not want to die. And now he's got to go around that rock again because he can't go into that mine.
Just fly through it. Take 1 and go.
No. You definitely not. You are not doing that.
Live dangerously. Live dangerously, Corey. Do it.
I would
Blackout. You wear your sunglasses at night. Because his name's Corey. And the guy who sang that song was Corey Hart. Anyway.
All right. I don't know anything about that, though.
What?
No.
You've never heard that song?
No, I guess not. Are you gonna sing the song for me, or are you just gonna make me like?
No, because I don't want to get.
Oh.
I don't want to get.
All right, you can have 3 seconds, and we won't get DMCA.
Oh. I wear my sunglasses.
Oh yes, I know that song. All right,
Yeah.
all right. I didn't know the
Corey
guy's name was
Hart.
Corey Hart. Yes, if my wife were here right now, she would be lecturing me. So. Ugh. If you're Blackout, are you doing a 3 or a 4? You're doing a 4, I think.
5K.
You can't. You're stressed. If you could, if you weren't stressed, you could.
Dial it in.
I'll do a 2 forward, not clear your
And
own
do
stress.
the 2 forward and not clear.
No thing.
Get a bump out of it. Deny the shot and then go around.
You got put in dad joke jail. I don't know why Matt put you in dad joke jail though.
That's okay.
All right, Corey, you got 15 minutes. 15 minutes. You're down by 8 points. This is actually a pretty close game.
It is, and they're both flying incredibly well. I'll be honest, I am surprised Ezra is still alive. I thought he would be the first one off the table.
Oh, look at that. There's your 4K again. He's saying, I'm coming to get you, Scorch. I'm going to get you. And because Scorch is fully loaded, has all its shields, they don't get the, whatchamacallit?
Fanatical?
Yeah. Which is like the one thing you want on that ship. All right, come on, backdraft. Good old backdraft. It's going to take you 2 years to come back. You'd think not, because TIE fighters are a little bit faster than that, but I guess not.
It's a, there's a governor on it. Vader had to put a governor on it and say you fly too fast.
Yeah. So here's the answer. If you were going to bump Wedge, you just do the 2 forward though. Yeah. You don't want to bump. You did the 2 bank. He wants to clear that. He wants to run away.
From what?
Well, he needs to get him back engaged. So he has to go around that rock and come now. And then the next turn he's gonna do a 3 hard in, boost in, hope that he gets like a long range shot on somebody. Cornhorn, there you go. Cornhorn's dedicated to those 2 lanes right now.
Yep,
so it's either going straight or
down
into
towards that mine, or
yeah. So if you're the silencer, you come in 3 hard, focus boost, you're getting Cornhorn. I mean, even if Cornhorn does 1, I think you still get a range 3 shot. Now it does give him a range 3 shot at you too, but
yeah, but that range 3 will be a target locked shot for Corn.
For both of them, he has a target lock too.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it is nothing but good for that silencer. All right. No fanatical. You didn't take a focus, so 1 crit. 1 evade. Ezra says, "Did you honestly think that you could do anything to me? I mean, like, let's be honest here. I'm Ezra, for fuck's sake, crap's sake."
If I get a dad joke jail, can we give you like a swear jar or something?
Jail? You probably could. All right. Hit crit. Wedge is pissed. Oof. Oof. All right. Oh, does he have an evade, though? Yep, he has an evade, so it doesn't matter. All right, Ezra coming back in him. At him. At him. Her. Oh, my God. 3 hits. All right.
And...
Oh no. No.
Do you remember how you were telling me how horrible that shuttle would be?
Yeah, foutoir. Actually, he messed up. He should have spent a force for Malice to make one of those a crit. That is definitely an error.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
Yep, and it's a miss trigger now, so.
Yeah, well, they can't hear us anyway, so. Well, JJ definitely has the lead on this. It's gonna be
for sure.
It'll definitely be a tough match. I mean,
it's an uphill climb for Corey here.
I mean, Scorch is not long for this world. That shuttle's gonna come in and block. Now that shuttle will come in and block. It'll do a 2 or 3 forward, and then like all he can do is either turn away or turn into the cloud, and then Wedge is gonna come in and eat him. You're gonna have to do a 2 hard to the right if you want a mod, and that's if he doesn't do a 3 in. And unfortunately, Backdraft is just so far out there. I don't think Backdraft is going to ever come in. All right, well, I'll tell you what. Matt and Charles, I'll even say John, if you guys can figure out what the password is. The three of you can add a command for a swear jar to put me in swear jar jail or something like that. If you guys can figure out how to create the command, you're welcome to use it.
I know how to create the command. I just get Chris to do it.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to create my own command.
Why? You created one for me.
Swearing in another language doesn't count. Foutois, Matt. Foutois. It does too count. I actually know quite a few swear words in foreign languages.
That's the first thing I learn in any foreign language. That way I know when they're talking about me.
All right, so you want to hear an awful story? Maybe I shouldn't tell this on air. Well, I was in 8th grade, 7th or 8th grade, and I took French. So I don't know very much French. Like I could say, Je m'appelle Christophe Tana, Foutois, and I think that's about all I remember from middle school. But my French teacher, she actually spent, like, I don't know, her and her son spent 13 or 14 years in France teaching English. Oh, there you go. Look at that. He's going for the bank for the block. And she, like, so the first time, like, I had a friend named Ian, and he looked up all the swear words, right? And this is before we had Google. Google did not exist when I was in middle school, which is, I know, weird for you.
I don't think the
kids.
internet existed when we were in the middle school.
It did.
It didn't for me. How old are you?
38.
There's no way, dude.
Want to make a bet?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. How much you want to bet?
Well, you went to those
no. Hold on.
You went to those fancy rich Zealand schools.
It had nothing to do with the school. The school didn't have internet. Seriously, you want to bet? Let's bet. I didn't go to Zealand. I didn't live in Michigan. I'm not from Michigan. You know that, right?
Where are you from?
Ohio.
Oh. They don't even have the internet there now. It's like a zoo.
Come on. Oh my God. I'll bet you. I'll bet you whatever you want to bet. You name it.
Because that would have been 90. You're a year younger than me. And my freshman year of high school is 96. So that would have been what, 94 for you? Or 97 to... Well, maybe wait, which year in middle school? We're not going to give you a 3-year stretch here. Which
7th
year
or 8th grade is in French.
Okay.
Fuck you, Matt. Seriously, bet me. I'm dead serious. I will. There you go. There's your heart turn in. Sorry. Oh, you didn't take a focus? All right. You gonna boost or not? Nope. Playing it safe. Oh, there's Cornhorn. Cornhorn saying, hello, guys. Now, if I were that silencer, I'd have been boosting in there. You ain't got nothing to lose.
Netscape Navigator, which was the first commercially released web browser, came out in 94. Were you in middle school in 94?
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah. Yes, because I got in trouble at 6th grade for looking at something I shouldn't be looking at my dad's work. This is the reason I know this, because Ultra Vista existed. And
Ultra Vista.
Yeah. And there was
That's so
one
old.
site that was one side, and if you added an R, it was a different site, and there was a mistake, and I didn't honestly mean to do it, but I did it. And my dad got caught. And like I got a whole lecture on it, and I was like, Dad, I don't even know what this is. He's like, you have to know what this is. I'm like, okay, well, you know, but it's not what I was doing. You know? All right. Blackout.
Sure, it was an accident, Chris. You perv.
You gonna spend your target lock, or you just nope? Spin the focus. All right. 3 hits in the corn. Well, Corn, you got to spend. Ow, Corn, what are you doing? You only have 1 health. Why? Just let him kill you.
Do you remember using Dogpile?
What?
Do you remember using Dogpile or Ask Jeeves before?
Yes, I had Ask Jeeves. Yeah.
And ICQ. Did you have ICQ or no?
Yeah, I did. Yes.
Yeah, I used ICQ all the time.
All right, Corny going into
Ooh, hit
backdraft.
crit. Reroll, spend that lock. Into a blank.
Just a hit crit.
Bleh. Oh!
Oh, backdraft. But he has
Spends
an
an
evade.
takes a crit.
All right, you got 1 health left, backdraft. What's your crit? Is it a
No, he
direct hit?
doesn't.
It's a direct hit, isn't it?
Oh, is he hull upgrade?
Yeah, he does.
Ah, okay, yep.
It's a direct
so
hit.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye, backdraft. Oh. All right, I guess.
Whitehouse.com versus whitehouse.org.
Oh, yeah.
I'm curious. What is White House? Do I want to look up
No,
what
well, I
whitehouse.com
don't
is?
know. I don't know what it is anymore, but well, I think we are pretty close to sealing the game because Cornhorn only offers another 30 points, 34 points. That only puts him at 105. Yeah, he has to get Wedge or Ezra. Can't lose Scorch. And Scorch has got 1 health. And spend the evade. Yep. Now you still got Ezra though. So.
Ezra, oh, he rotated to the back. That's going to be a range 1 shot with 2 force. Oh. Loaded up.
No, there you go. Boom and boom.
Yep.
Get some natties, Scorch. You got some natties in you?
Oh, he spent both force, so it's hit, crit.
Oh, it's natties!
Natties!
Holy poopers!
Oh, look at that.
Holy poopers! Oh my god, Scorch lives. Oh no. And you don't get to reach. Oh man. Woo! Woo! Man. Now, you're still not in any good position. And I think you're right. At this point, you just have to 4K with Scorch. Like
because Wedge is not giving that up. Wedge is going after Scorch.
Yep. And all your Ezra's gonna do is do a 1 hard or a 2 hard and rotate the turret. And if you could get at least range 3, you get 1 less shot. If those TIE fighters had boosts on them, it'd be different, because then you would just 1 hard in, boost. That's what I would do. And Wedge does not move first, does he? Does Wedge move first? Wedge a 4, 3. Yep, Wedge is a 4. Well, there is a little bit of hope left. A little bit of hope. Not getting Cornhorn off the board. I guess that was a good move. Psych Jay, you can have that one. I would have 100% not spent my focus and just let Cornhorn die. But that would have been me. Ooh. My brother just got his Kickstarter box that I bought him for his birthday a year ago. I bought him this game called Race Riot, which is kind of cool. It came from like the company called Gatwick Games.
Is it cars or politically based?
It's not political. Nah, I don't.
Okay.
I don't play political board games typically. I mean, I guess I do because like Game of Thrones and things like that. But I don't go out of my way. I guess I play Secret Hitler a little bit, but I mean, really, no.
Well, I mean, Race Riot. That sounds like it could have.
All right. Yep. You're right. It does. It's not. It's not that.
How do you incite the government to collapse?
That would be an awful game. I would not play that.
I played a board game a long time ago. A buddy of mine had it. It was from like the 60s, and it was Nixon era politics. So the entire thing was you were a politician trying to get elected for office, and you could lie as much as you wanted unless someone called you out. And if you got caught, you lost all of your campaign funds and had to start over again. So it was a delicate balance of when you would choose to lie to the public and when you wouldn't. That game was a lot of fun.
All right. Yeah, I would play that. So we have Wedge. Did he boost it too? All right. I don't know if I'd done that. Because you're just going to allow Cornhorn to shoot you in the... Yep. Cornhorn still have a target lock. Yep. Actually, I'm kind of surprised Cornhorn didn't take a disarm token and shoot a dual shot last turn. Because he could have done that, couldn't he have? And he had 2 target locks out, so... Man, Cornhorn's so good. Cornhole. All right. We got Blackout, range 2 into Wedge. So he's going to get his special. He gets 2 less dice. 2 hits. Wedge says you can't have anything. Oh, man. Cornhole going back into Blackout range 1.
That's time.
Ends your target lock? Yeah. Well, Blackout, you're taking some damage. Spend the focus,
Oof.
only 1.
And it's a crit. That's a shield.
And we got Scorch. Scorch, can you do it? Can you do it, Scorch? Can you take him off the board, which still doesn't fix the game? So it's over.
It saves that precious MOV. 1 crit.
No,
Blank out. Blank out, Corn. Nope.
No. 2 of 8. Ultimate disrespect. Oh, it is range 2. Wow. Okay, so there's still another shot. 1 more dorsals. Can you end Scorch? 1 hit? Can't, because he's got an evade. 3 of 8. Boom. All right. Thank you all so much for joining us. We are going to take a quick break, and I'm going to mute the audio. We're going to take a quick bake. We're going to take a quick bake so I could get some cookies, and we'll be right back with more Planting Phase Syndicate with Game 2 with Sean and Mystery Guest. We'll be right back.